When we look at growth outlook, we always have to look at what's out there, what's a market. So first thing is we look at, are we in the right market? Do we have right products? And do we have the timing right? If you look at India specifically, I think what is India needs right now? It's a nation which wants to go from 5 trillion to 10 trillion economy. It means it will need lots of energy. So are we in energy business? Yes, we are. What does it, we see news all the time. We see Air India buying so many planes, Indigo buying many flights, and Akasa buying flights. So what does that mean? Aviation is growing. Do we have products in that market? Yes, we do have. What do we need more? Digital adoption. So we look at it that these are the right markets we want to be. This is what things India needs, and this is what our products are. And when India is growing, and when you have the right products, that also means our timing is right. So based upon these three things, we do see ourselves growing quite significantly over the next 5 years. When we talk about what Honeywell offers in this, I can talk more about, say, energy and sustainability division, which I lead. And in terms, if you look at energy and sustainability, what we are trying to do is we are trying to do more with less. For every crude barrel which we use, we are trying to see how we can drive that crude to its highest molecular value. We are trying to make that if I need only a barrel a day, I can do with a barrel a day. I don't need 3-4 barrels, waste a lot and it. So what we are trying to do is use as less as possible, use it very carefully, and at the end of it, recycle it back again. So this is how we look at what we do in terms of energy space. We're also trying to see that any energy that gets created in the process is being captured back and reused again. Any waste stream that is created in this process is captured and reused again. We are getting close to the nature where nothing goes to the waste. We are just trying to take it and make sure everything that we need is used wisely, recycled rightly, and then reused again as many times as possible. Renewable energy is very close to our heart. We started this journey of renewable energy back in 2009 when we first launched our eco-fining technology. It can take any kind of biomass, whether it is used cooking oil, fats, any oils and greases, any used greases, inedible oil. We can take any of that and we can make into sustainable aviation fuel. But we know that there is a limited amount of used cooking oil you can go after. There is a limited amount of fats you can go after. We expanded that very quickly into multiple options. So today we can take any amount of ethanol and convert it into jet. We can take any amount of methanol and convert it into jet. And we are not stopping there. We can take any waste that comes out of municipal solid waste. We can take that and we can make it into sustainable aviation fuel. We can take solar energy and captured CO2, make it into e-methanol and make it into e-SAF. So we have a full range of technologies to take any of the product that is available and make it into sustainable aviation fuel. And we're not stopping there. We are exploring more and more ways to get it all together in a more sustainable way at much cheaper cost. We do play in green hydrogen. We do offer, one of our key offerings in that space is we do offer membranes which go into electrolyzer, and those membranes are highly efficient. So we do, that's the heart of an electrolyzer. So we do play in that range. Once a hydrogen is made out of an electrolyzer, we come into purification of that hydrogen, and our Honeywell Connected Enterprises looks at end-to-end solution, which means as we make green hydrogen along the way, we also have to track how much energy we are spending on that. Okay, we should not be spending more than what we need, or we have to track it all. So we do provide complete end-to-end control systems for the whole hydrogen, green hydrogen economy, as well as the measuring and tracking solutions for them. So green hydrogen, so there are two things with green hydrogen. One is the cost, correct? Everybody wants green hydrogen to be as cheap as possible. And the two components of the cost is the cost of electricity, the green electricity, and the cost of electrolyzers. So we are working, that's first when you make green hydrogen. And the third is the transportation cost of green hydrogen. Where we come in, as I said, with our electrolyzers, your electrolyzer becomes much more efficient, which means you're reducing your energy or cost of the hydrogen production. But once it is produced, there are 2 or 3 ways it can be taken into the market. Our technology offers something called as LOHC, liquid organic hydrogen carrier. Currently, it is one of the very cost competitive options for those people who need hydrogen in a chemical form. So we can put it in existing infrastructure, take it across, ship it across the ocean or any other location, take it out back, use it over there and bring back the liquid carrier again. This is using existing vessels, existing infrastructure, and what it happens, it helps you to push the economy much faster, the hydrogen economy much faster than before. If you go with alternate means, it requires some special tankers, some high cooled equipment, which we know is a barrier. By using existing network, we are getting rid of one more barrier. We are removing the risk associated with transporting at low temperatures or high explosive substances. This one is much easier and safer than other options. So two things, we are aware people are blending green hydrogen, and it's, as you say, every single step helps. Correct? It is leveraging existing atmosphere. Now, one thing we can tell, for example, a lot of refineries where we serve our solutions, they are also migrating towards a cleaner solution. So as they, for example, when they are going from gray hydrogen to a green hydrogen, you also have to modify the burners that goes into these heaters. So we do provide those burners to these industry, which can transfer the same burner which you fit in it can take your gray hydrogen as well as green hydrogen, can take your natural gas as well as hydrogen. So it enables you to transition as you go across the clean journey within your existing asset. So whenever people want this solution, whenever people go for the solution, it's an easier step, because one, they know how it operates, there's a less risk, and there's a minimum interference in this, because it's existing system, you just plug and play and off you go.